Shalom. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Kakdash. Want to give the ball to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Shalom to the Agam truth and sincerity. Shalom to the men, women, children listening and learning. Now, this is going to be a quick lesson. I got school in the morning. My phone only got 3%. So, I got to make this real fast. But that's us going to start doing things concerning more prophecy and stuff like that. But it's Isaiah 2:2. It says, in the last days, it shall come to... No, Slakia. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the tops of the mountains, and shall be exalted above hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the power of Jacob. He will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Right? And that right there is talking about living waters. This is John 7:37. In the last days, that great day of feast, Yahushua stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst, let him come to me and drink. He that believeth on me, as the scripture said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water, which is righteousness, right? It's also said in Revelation 21st chapter. And he said unto me, is Revelation 21:6. And he said unto me, It is done. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain the water of life freely. Right? And we know the ways of life are righteousness, right? So these ways that we're going to put forth out of the Mount of Zion are righteousness. And this mount is the kingdom. Right? And he shall judge among the nations. It's Isaiah 2:4. And shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. O house of Jacob, come ye, let us walk in the light of the Lord, which is righteousness. Therefore thou hast forsaken thy people, the house of Jacob, because they be replenished from the east, and are soothsayer like Philistines, and they please themselves in the children of strangers. Right? It also says, O house of Jacob, come ye, let us walk in the light of the Lord. That is also prophesied, I think it could be it was a scripture that said it was no need for them to have light, for the Lord was the light. Okay, yep. Revelation 21:23. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it, for the glory of the Lord did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. And the nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. And the kings of the earth do bring their glory and honor into it, which is righteousness. Right? And the Lord is actually going to glow. But I just want to get into this prophecy of us how, once everything is good and established and we get through the suffering and we get the big surprise, the kingdom, how righteousness is going to go forth through all the earth, because this is one of the things that we actually look forward to. And this is actually 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. Right? So, this is part of the process of living in a world wherein dwelleth righteousness. Right? But we're going to put forth the ways of life throughout the whole earth. That way everything may be replenished. And in the glory of the Lord. Alright. So that's all for this lesson. Say shalom to the hopeful elect, and it's on to the next.